Hype about AI, I hate it. Almost as much as I dislike naysaying. What do I mean by that? Keep listening. I wanted to take a few minutes and just sit down and talk person to person, face to face, as it were, with you about AI, about how it can benefit businesses, what the future holds, and so on. There's a lot of hype out there, and I don't like hype. There's also a lot of negative things being said that are inaccurate. So what I'd like to do is cut through the hype, cut through the negativity, and hopefully provide a realistic view of how AI can help you and your business. In order to do that, I need to define what I mean by AI because, well, there are many definitions of what AI is. First, I'm not talking about AI that's going to take over the world or anything like that. I'm talking about something that's more accurately called artificial narrow intelligence, ANI. That's what we have today. AGI, or artificial general intelligence, is something we haven't achieved. And frankly, many experts wonder if we ever will. Artificial narrow intelligence refers to AI that can do one or a few specific things it's very good at. For example, an AI that can drive a car doesn't know anything about how to create a blog post or a Facebook post. On the other hand, there is a lot of hype about AI. And if you listen to certain folks out there on the internet, you'd think that if you just implemented AI, you'd become an instant millionaire. Well, I'm here to tell you that while it is possible to leverage AI and become very successful, not everyone who does will be that successful. It's like anything else. So don't fall prey to these ultra salespeople who are spinning an unrealistic expectation about how AI can benefit your business. I remember what it was like when the internet was a new thing. Yes, I was around then, and I was advising companies on how best to implement this new technology into their businesses. At that time, many businesses were running ahead twice as fast as they could because they were told that if they didn't implement this internet thing, they would fall behind and probably go out of business. Of course, that was hype, and it wasn't true. So I tried to help businesses understand how they could leverage the internet. It's a tool. AI is a tool. It isn't magic, but it can be very valuable if implemented correctly with wisdom. I firmly believe that technology, as far as business is concerned, must provide a positive benefit, or we shouldn't implement that technology. It's really that simple. When we go to implement a new technology, we need to do a CBA, a cost-benefit analysis. What are the costs, both hard and soft, to implement the technology? And what are the proposed benefits that the technology will provide, both hard and soft? We need to answer those questions if we are going to implement AI in our business and have it be truly effective. Not just some novel thing that we're doing because it's cool. What are some of the benefits of AI in a small business, even in a one-person shop? AI can do lots of things, probably things that you might not be good at. For example, you may be great at managing your business, coming up with new ideas, and interacting with customers face-to-face, but you might not be so good at following up over time. Most salespeople aren't. It's said that the average number of times someone needs to be followed up with before they act is 7 times. Yet most salespeople stop after 2 or maybe 3 attempts. This is where AI can help. It can automate follow-up by sending emails or even texts, and then hand off to you or another human on your sales team when the prospect is ready to move forward. Customer support is another area where AI can really help. Imagine having a customer support agent that never sleeps, is there 24/7, can answer most clients' questions using their own knowledge using your own knowledge and expertise. And if it can't, it can hand off to you or one of your customer support staff. Most of the questions that get asked are already available in your FAQ or user manuals or somewhere on your website, but it may be complicated to find, or perhaps the customer just doesn't take the time to find it. In any event, it takes up your customer support team's time to answer these simple questions where AI could do it automatically. In addition, AI can identify places in the conversation where the client might benefit from another one of your services and direct them down the right path. Content is king, and you are, or should be, posting content regularly to social media sites, your blog, and videos. But that takes time. Even if you like to write, repurposing the article you wrote for various platforms such as Facebook, LinkedIn, X, Instagram, Pinterest, and Medium takes time. Time that could be better spent doing something more valuable that directly affects your clients or new business. Imagine this scenario. You want to create a newsletter with industry news once a week and have it distributed to your clients through your newsletter and to the various social media platforms. AI scours the sources you've told it to, finds an important article, creates a blog post, posts that to your website, then repurposes that article for Facebook, Instagram, Medium, LinkedIn, and all the other social media platforms. Then it creates a YouTube video script, a title, an engaging description with a proper call to action. Finally, it repurposes that blog article once more and sends it out in your weekly newsletter to your clients or your potential customers. It might even create the images for those platforms. And it does this completely automatically without you having to lift a finger. How much time would that save you? How much more reach would that give you? These are just some of the ways that AI can help small to medium businesses. There are many others. For example, employee onboarding, working with your CRM, engaging your customers on a regular basis, automating processes that take time away from more beneficial tasks, or perhaps connecting disparate systems that you have together. Maybe you have a CRM that doesn't talk to your billing system. AI automation may be able to connect those two systems together and save a lot of manual work, perhaps error-prone work. All right, what about the other side of things, the darker side? I have this to say about that. AI is a tool. The kind of AI we're talking about here, again, is narrow intelligence. This is the type of AI is not going to take over the world, but will it cause job loss? If you've been anywhere on the internet recently, you'll hear all kinds of people decrying that AI is going to cause millions of jobs to be lost. This is the way I think about that. We're in what is called the fourth industrial revolution. We used to be an almost entirely agrarian society. Then came the first industrial revolution. With that revolution, people started moving from the country into the city because that's where the jobs were. As automation, assembly lines, etc. took over, jobs changed again. Then we had the advent of the computer revolution. It used to be that if you wanted to publish something, someone took dictation, typed it all up, then someone else typed it into a newspaper or magazine or whatever, and then it was mailed to people. Well, with the invention of the word processor, there was a fear that industry would just go away because people could do it themselves. And to a certain extent, obviously, we can now. But we don't have billions of people out of work. New jobs have been created, new types of jobs that hadn't previously been envisioned. Self-publishing gave rise to social media. Social media gave rise to content marketing, content agencies, and marketing agencies. These things didn't exist before, not in their present form. And I think it's going to be exactly the same way with a fourth industrial revolution. We are already seeing new types of jobs opening up that didn't exist before. For example, a prompt engineer is a very important position right now, not to mention the programmers who create and maintain AI. So no, I don't think that AI is going to cause massive job loss. I think it's definitely going to alter the types of jobs that are available. For example, in IT and programming, AI can do some rudimentary programming right now. And the types of skills that companies are looking for are not just basic programming skills, but higher level skills like design, the ability to solve problems, and interact with actual people. In summary, AI is here to stay. Be careful what you hear, be careful of the sources you hear it from, and always apply a critical ear to what you're listening to. If you're inclined to embrace AI fully and gleefully, perhaps take a step back and make sure that the steps you're taking actually make good business sense. On the other hand, if you're kind of a Luddite where AI is concerned, you might want to take a step back too. Look at the real benefits that AI could provide to you, your business, your employees, and your customers. Don't allow your preconceptions and your personal inclinations to stand in the way of making a good business decision. Anyway, that's what was on my mind today. I just wanted to get it out there so that you can hear what I'm thinking. I'm sure I'll have a lot more to say about this in the future, so stay tuned to this channel. If you think this was interesting or helpful to you, please like and subscribe. That really helps us out. And if you have questions about AI and AI automation, reach out to me. Reach out to us at envisionaiconsulting.com. And we'll contact you and have a brief discussion about how we might be able to help you. Have a great day.